Hello and welcome to January 2025 Coffee and Card with Linda from lindaspapercraft.co.uk, and we're on week 4 of 5 and we're still using the cake celebrations, and I've really gone for the dies this time. I've also snuck in some extra dies. These are from they're from the Country Flowers dies. So I've actually die cut these for you just in case you don't have them, but you have all the other dies in your pack apart from. So this is a Spotlight on Nature die, and this is from Enduring Beauty, and it is my favourite label at the moment because it fits so many sentiments. Let's get started. Right, so I've just used Crumb Cake today, which is the same colour as the background. Any neutral will do at all. Go and have a look what you've got in your stash. So now I have also used so the decorations are actually festive pearls, which unfortunately they were on the clearance rack at time I think recently, but they're not available. They're just little gold circles, so you know, have a hunt in your stash if you've not got the kit, and find yourself something that will go. Normal rhinestones will go. I just thought they'd go really well with the gold paper. So I've cut you the label from Enduring Beauty, and then you've got some yellow, so this is lemon lolly to make your cake pieces, and then I've got this piece is from Nature's something, or I'll pop it in the description which one it is. It's called Nature's something, but it's Speciality Designer Series paper, and it's got gold. The one thing you do need to watch out on is there is writing, so just make sure the writing's the right way up. Figure A. No, I can't read what that says. Prunus something or other. Vanilla planifolia. Looks like a daffodil to me, but who do I know? What do I know? So again, we've gone for the 13.5cm square base. I do like this size. It's a bit more special than just the A6 size we do so much. And then a piece of Crumb Cake, and all the measurements are down there. I've given you a lot of gold to cut. It's more than you need to cut out your base. And then that's for the back of your sentiment. That's 7 by 3 centimeters, and then I've given you some white to cut out your icing. So I've in the interests of and also you've got the circle. Now if you're doing it yourself, you need a roughly 10 centimeter circle, either the Spotlight on Nature or an other circle of your choosing. Right, so let's put all that to one side. And I've actually done a pile of die cutting already. There we go, just to save some time on the video. Put everything I have. So I have die cut the large and small cake, and the I've cut out the cake stand, and I've also cut out the extra piece. So there's another piece that glues on to give it a bit more embossed detail, which I think is rather swish. And then I have got 3 pieces of long ice frosting. I'm going frosting because it's American. And 2 pieces of shorter frosting. And then 3 little flowers, well, 2 little ones and a big one. And then I've been dying to use this die, the little banner die. How cute is that, to go on the top of the card? If you want to put that on the top and put candles on, you can. They do fit underneath. Not with the flames, because obviously the flames will set the banner alight, but you can put it on with the without the flames, but with the candles. Right, so let's assemble this. I was going to say monstrosity. It's not a monstrosity. There's just a lot of gluing. So again, I'm using my pin glue, and I'm just going to come along here with some dotty dots. Stick that back on, get my trusty tweezers, and that's just going to go on here. Try not to spill or ooze the glue out, because it will take the shine off your foiled paper. Okay, so just a bit up on that side. So there you go. So that just takes it up another level, I think. I think it's gorgeous. And then taking the bigger cake and your 3 pieces of icing. So I did the very top one first. Okay, so again, silicone mats. Don't want glue everywhere. It's so useful and it's really cheap. And I've yet to find anyone that does them as cheap as Stampin' Up do, actually. So let's just pop some glue on the top of the cake. So I do want this going beyond the cake. So I'll just put a little bead of glue on the top. And then we're grabbing this. There! Don't do that. So. Right. The nice thing about the silicone mat is things don't slip on it, even when you want them to. Just popping that on there. It's very slightly longer than the cake, so you will have to sort of shuffle it about a bit. And then I'm just having a look at the back so you can see it's slightly down on that side compared. And I do want it to go above the cake because I'm actually going to put the second cake behind this. Okay, so you can just see against there. That is slightly above. And so then we need to put the other 2 pieces on evenly spread out. Okay. Do you know that looks bigger? It isn't. It really felt like it was bigger, but it's not. So I'm going to put one there-ish and then one near the bottom. Okay, so I'm thinking they look fairly even at that. So just position them all on and then decide just exactly where you want. Okay, so I'm taking this one off and putting the glue on. And then I'll put the other one sort of halfway between the 2 to give the 3 layers of cake. It's a proper showstopper, those of you who watch Bake Off. Okay. Oh dear, that flipped over. But that is fine because the glue will just go on there and then it'll dry and it won't cause any problems. Ooh, banging my head on the light. There we go. Okay, so that's that cake done. So I'll pop that to one side to dry and get the little one. Okay, and now we're going to use our little pieces. So again, I'm going to put one on the top. So I'm just going to put a few dots of glue along the top of the cake. And add the icing. Sometimes I'm not sure if I'm better off without the tweezers and just use my fingers. Okay, come on. And again, I just want that to be just above the cake, so I'm lifting it both ends, just so you can see a little bit of the icing above the cake. Okay, there we go. Because you're not going to see yellow cake up through the, well, unless it's a naked cake. But I don't really think this is a naked cake, do you? I've got more up on, not sure if I've got any wriggle room left to correct that. Oh well, I've got a little bit of slopey cake. It's higher on that side than it is on the other. Let's just get this right way. Yeah, that's the back of the die. Just putting that just above halfway. There we go. How cute is that? Somebody's obviously really thought about this when they're putting this set together, as they always do. Let's face it. Right, okay, so I am going to start at the bottom with my cake stand. So I'm just going to put that in the middle near the bottom. And I'm just using the little holes as a bit of a guide as to where to put it. Okay, and then I'm going to put the first cake, and I'm actually going to put it against the extra bit we put on. Okay. There we go. Pressing that end down because it's coming up. Okay, and then again with this one, I'm just going to put that in the middle and just slightly behind the icing. So I'm just sort of pushing it there. There we go. So it'll just go behind the icing. Okay, and then finally I'm going to put this on, which I love. Well, it's not finally, is it? Because I've still got to do the flowers. So again, let's just get the silicone mat out and little dots of glue on the flags, and then a couple little dots sort of top and bottom as well. And again, just going to lift that up, and I'm just going to pop it slightly behind. You see on this one I've actually gone beyond the circle. I've gone a bit higher, but that's fine. I must put it a bit further, only millimetres further down there, or maybe I overlap the cakes a bit more. Anyway, it's fine. It is fine. I'm more than happy with that. Okay, and then we're just going to put 3 dots of glue and put our flowers on. So I've got one here, one there, and then one at the top. Okay, and I'm going to go smaller one at the bottom, smaller one, bigger one at the bottom. Do not listen, do as I say, not as I do. No, do as I do, not as I say on that one. Right. And then just going to pop that one on there, and then the third one up here. Okay, I'm just going to put that to one side to dry while we stamp our sentiments. So the sentiments on 2 blocks. You've got happy and anniversary, so I'm going to do the anniversary first, down at the bottom of the label. So and get it as straight as possible. There we go. So it does just fit across, and then I've got the happy, which I'm going to put in the middle above it. There we are. Again, if you have to have it perfectly straight, then do it on your stamping platform. But it's a handcrafted card. And then just stick it on your piece of crumb cake. And now we're going to assemble the card. So just get the rest of the bits. So I'm going to stick. So if you're watching this in January or February 2025, we're in celebration at the moment. And if you buy this pack of paper and the bundle, you qualify for a free gift. which one of my ladies has done. Rachel. Okay, so check your writing is the right way up, and it is. Line that up again. There we go. And then I'm starting with the big circle. There we go. Just glued that now. Yeah, I've just glued this down actually on my original. I put it on dimensionals. It's up to you. And then I did put this on dimensionals, which I've lost. Oh, there they are. Okay, yes. So, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, if you've put your circle on dimensionals, just put the dimensionals away from this corner, because otherwise it will be too high. You'll be double dimensioning. Right, okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you for sticking with me to the end. And just need to add my little gems. As I say, have a hunt through your stash if you haven't got the kit. Let's see what you've got. Just put the little gems in the middle. Oops. Do love these. So when it came on the clearance rack, I bought loads, which makes me think it's a while ago because I've hardly got any left. There we go, so that's card number 4. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I shall see you all next week for card number 5, our bonus week. Okay, take care. Bye.